Welcome back. Well, it's going to be another cool one tonight. Not as cool as last night. And like last night, look out for some late night, early morning fog. A dense fog advisory in effect for portions of Acadiana. So let's bring this over to the Keywell and show you the parishes included. Lower St. Martin, St. Mary, Iberia, Lafayette, Vermilion, Acadia, Jeff Davis, Cameron, and Calcasieu Parish. Back through southeastern Texas. Visibilities are good right now, but as temperatures meet up with the dew points, we do expect that fog to form. We'll show you the fog product, the fog forecast product coming up in just a bit. Here's the big picture. High pressure pretty much sitting right on top of us. Some high clouds off to the south. And you see all this green right here. People confuse that for some showers earlier today. That's just ground clutter showing up from stable atmospheres coming from the National Weather Service radars, which this is a composite of. So no rain out there, nor none expected for a while, but we do have some rain chances later in the week. Meanwhile, in the tropics, there's a powerful hurricane out in the Pacific, Major Hurricane Christy, 155-mile-per-hour winds going through an eye wall replacement cycle now, but on a high-end Category 4, almost Category 5 storm. But this storm will die a lonely death, just rearranging the fish out in the open waters of the Eastern Pacific. But of course, cruise lines, shipping folks try to avoid these systems, but no major threat to land. Meanwhile, National Hurricane Center for the Atlantic Basin keeping it all quiet through the next 7 days, but with time we think we're going to see something get going again in the northwestern Caribbean in probably the 7 to 10 day time frame, and still too many question marks for the National Hurricane Center to talk about it. But here's the Euro showing that moisture building. Watch, we're kind of in the green, and then some of that moisture works its way toward Acadiana. Perhaps this is just one model run, but maybe some rain coming our way 9-10 days down the road. GFS model, different solution, keeping us in the blue and dry for the most part, which might be the way to play it, and the GFS developing a stronger tropical system and perhaps impacting the Caribbean. Hurricane season not over yet for portions of the Caribbean, even as we edge closer to November. So in the near term, we'll go with fair skies, 50s tonight, back into the mid-80s tomorrow, and then we go into Friday. Some clouds and some fog in the morning, and then mostly sunny skies for Friday afternoon. A little bit of a frontal trough here is not going to make much headway, but this eventually may push through the area come Sunday, producing maybe a few more clouds, maybe an isolated shower, but that's a stretch at this point. Maybe better rain chances down the road. Here's the fog forecast. Latest graph model coming in, going for fog again. The later model seems to pick up on the trend, and that's what we saw this morning. Visibilities weren't too bad in Lafayette, but they were down to a quarter mile at Acadiana Regional, and then that fog burns off quickly. So overnight tonight, temperatures not quite as cool. We'll favor lower 50s for northern portions of Acadiana, mid portions and southern portions of Acadiana, mid 50s for the most part. And then tomorrow, pushing 86 to 87 degrees as we get up through central Louisiana, maybe up toward 90, up toward Natchitoches tomorrow, and then mid 80s across the I-10 corridor, and much the same down along the coast. So overnight tonight, 55 is what we'll go with. Fair skies, and then the icon's going to change to a fog icon somewhere through the overnight hours. There it goes, and again, the fog developing as we head through the morning hours. That fog, though, burns off quickly. Maybe a fog bow in the forecast for tomorrow morning. Look for that if you're up early, especially around bodies of water, calm bodies of water. 86, the projected high. Normally, we should be up to 79 degrees. Not there. And then upper 80s into the weekend. There's that slight rain chance, and hopefully we'll be able to bump up these numbers with time, but the chance of a few showers toward the end of next week. Halloween, though, looks good for the evening hours. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up in just a bit.